Yo, what's going on YouTube? This your boy Kamen Zero Spike back again once again. And today, people, today we're here for Ohsama Sentai King-Ohger episode 22. And this episode, it seems kind of dire because next episode we're gonna be alright. But this episode was kind of dire, and we see that basically everything takes place right after last week's episode with King-Ohger, them fighting King-Ohger, and they whooping his ass. Okay, they beating him up. Okay, excuse my language, but they beating him up. They getting there, and he ends up taking the souls of the treasures, and apparently he had the souls of all the basically had the souls of all the greater guardian spirits, and he actually eats them. When he eats them, he basically ate their souls, and he grows very, very big. And also, I might be stupid and it's kind of new to me, but I didn't know that they were eating shoe god souls to grow. I didn't know that the Bugner Rock were doing that. Or is it just .org, or is like I guess I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid. We 22 episodes in and I'm just not finding this out. Or figuring it out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. They were eating shoe god souls to grow. But well, we see that as soon as he grows, he gets really big. I mean, like he's kaiju Godzilla big. Well, at least like wise. We don't know the height of him, but he's really freaking bigger than the average, giant monster they fight, right? So they try to summon Extreme King, the big King-Ohger, and all the great they ended up turning into the regular King-Ohger, and they're trying to figure out why the other ones didn't go. Everybody's not here, and he says Getter figures out that he ate all the greater guardian spirits, Hopper, Bata, all of them. Like, he ate them, he ate their souls, and he was able to grow immensely big, and he can keep growing as well. And he has like cataclysmic like power where he's one strike from his weapon would like destroy like a lot of the just about a good portion of the kingdom was almost destroyed, but he did destroy like a big chunk. We actually get a world view, like this big view of how much he destroyed, and he was deathly close to destroying all of Shogunam in one hit. So the people are scared, everybody's afraid, stuff like that. They try to, he's so big, but like everybody is like, people, they want to fight him, like Rita's like, no, we can't fight him, and then like Yanma's like, nah, go in there, like he's big, like he's just go in close, just stay in close where we can hit him. And then Gita's like, he's overwhelmed, and he's like, no, retreat, because he felt the shoe gods were afraid to fight King-Ohger, especially how powerful he was. He was super afraid, and he actually hits them, and it blows them all the way, blows everybody off, and everybody's kind of mad at Gita for like Yama's mad at Gita for not actually fighting. We say that the people are starting to get, people are restless, they're scared and angry, yelling at Gira to asking him, what are you gonna do? And we see that the other kings basically take, we see that the other kings kind of take the mantle, because like take the mantle there, because they see that Gita is like distraught from this, and he doesn't know what he wants to do. So Jeremy kind of sways them and tells them the story of how it all happened, and he tells Gita to call the shoe gods, and Gita's like, I can't. Like, he's like, I can't call them because like they'll be destroyed, like they'll be hurt. So Yama doesn't, Yama's still like, I couldn't tell the shoe guys to come because I can make them fight, because they would have got hurt, they were afraid. And Yama's still on the whole thing of their AI, their machines, they don't have souls, they don't, they're not living and things like that. And that's when Dabalski, he gets the idea to use the lance to basically find the true power of Shogunam, which is the castle itself. And they end up going to talk to Suzume. Suzume is crying over Rakulis's body. Apparently apparently, allegedly, Rakulus's body is inside of this coffin that they have. And she talks about how she found out that the castle itself has the castle itself has a true like power or whatever. And she basically finds out that it has a true power, and the true power is they have to use the lance to they stick it into this giant like part, then like this giant stand or whatever. We see that that's what Dabolsky found when he was, air quotes, like walking around the castle. He was investigating the castle, and he found that, and he couldn't do anything with it. When he had the lance, nothing happened. And that's when he ended up finding Bushmere there, and that's how he was able to like switch the two lances and things like that. But fake Bushmere, who was Kamen. But yeah, we also saw that Death Narok also didn't know that Kamen was pretending to be Bushmere. He didn't know he was pretending to be that. And we see that Kamen has also sent out another Bugnarok to go out there and hurt the Shoe Gods. Right now that they're all like shut down, like, he's called the Shoe God Hunter. So he's just another Bugnarok with like drills and like electricity powers, and he goes off and he's hurting the Shoe Gods. We did see that Kamen did tell Gira that King-Ohger's power will hit its peak at noon tomorrow, at like dawn tomorrow. So they on crunch time. Like, they got to find a way to defeat King-Ohger before tomorrow, because his power is steadily growing, and when he gains enough power, he'll be able to one-shot the entire kingdom of Shogunam. So now that they ended up finding this, finding the jack to put the lance in, and we see that Gira tries to use it. He tries to use it, and now the gears and everything start spinning and things like that. But he ends up getting shocked by this. He ends up getting shocked, and then all the gears and everything just stop spinning, because essentially the castle itself is a giant shoe god or giant robot, and the lance is basically like the only way to like transform into it. And it also has to be a person of the Hasti bloodline that would be, a king of Hasti has to be able to summon it. And he tries to summon it, gets shocked, nothing happens, and we see that the Bugnarok actually start to come and attack again. And we see that the Bugnarok hunter is out there. He's hurting the Shoe Gods. And also, since the Shoe Gods are shut down, everyone's powers have also shut down, and they can't use their powers. That they can't transform or anything like that. We see that Gira goes to talk to Kiwata, and we find out that Kiwata doesn't have a soul. Kiwata doesn't have, the soul that other Shoe Gods have. He doesn't have that, so that's why he's not shut down just like the other Shoe Gods are. And now that he's not shut down, he's still able to fight to a degree, but the other Shoe Gods are still afraid, and they're also shut down. We see that Yanma is he basically, gives the other Shoe Gods like a pep talk. Like, he basically gives them a pep talk. He starts talking to them, telling them that, hey, he's like, are you guys afraid? He's like, you guys are just afraid to move, things like that. He said, go out there, protect your friends and stuff. And he's trying to give them a pep talk, while Gira is trying to, get his stride back and his, stuff back. And we see that people are basically leaving Shogunam. We said people are packing their bags, they're leaving. Hat guy still like yelling at Gira, and everybody starts comparing him to Rakulus and stuff like that, asking him like multiple things, like, aren't you gonna do something, stuff like that. And that's when Gira gets his stride back. We see he goes back to laughing and all the other stuff. And then he goes to he is the second wind. He goes back to try and make the castle transform, but it still doesn't work. It still doesn't work, and that's when they have to find another way. They're gonna try. They leave Gita there to still try and figure out why he can't make the castle transform, and everybody else is gonna go off and do what they can to hold back the Bucknarok and hold back King-Ohger. And yeah, basically the episode ends off right there. But this was cool. I did like how, Gita had to face like a super dire situation and see how the people are quick to like turn on him. I mean, he's not mad at them or whatever, but he's quick to like, the people are really, really quick to turn on you when you can't like fulfill your duties or do what you need to do to protect them. And he sees that, but he doesn't let that get to him. He still tries to be the king that he is. Like, his second day on the job, and you already like facing like a cataclysmic freaking event. And yeah, also with the whole thing with Raculus, not Raculus, they say allegedly that Raculus is in that freaking casket, but that can't be it. We know that's not it. Raculus is still alive. He's out there somewhere plotting something, and we haven't seen or heard of him at all. Like ever since the trial of combat, they have not even they have mentioned Raculus, but we haven't even seen an inkling of actual Raculus. And we don't even know where his sword is, because he fell with his sword. I mean, without his sword, so we don't even know where his sword is, and we don't know where Raculus is. I mean, they say he's in the casket, but I don't believe that. I'm pretty sure a lot of you also don't believe that. And yeah, like, we did see Raculus in this episode in a flashback, but maybe in the side story series, the spin-off series, the King-Ohger, but it's all about Raculus. Maybe it's showing something of some semblance of where he is or that, because I haven't watched that. But maybe watching that will, maybe I'll watch that and see if I can get more, see if it foreshadows anything showing where Raculus actually is and things like that. But yeah, I did like the whole thing of Yama kind of taking a key from Gira and like trying to talk to the shoe gods, but he talks to them in a different way. He's not really all that nice to them, the way he talked to him in this episode. But yeah, I like how he actually like did that. But he said something. He did say something about they are machines controlled by AI, but AI is constantly getting better and evolving. And that's also something that is going on in real life today, where AI is being used for so many things. So yeah, man, I wonder. I'm ready to see this. I guess this would count as their Ultra Zord. That one mech that's like just really, really freaking big, because we do see in the next episode, we see Get Us sitting in the throne room while still controlling this freaking thing. So, but I'm really looking forward to seeing how this plays out and how they're going to defeat King-Ohger, him being this freaking big, like legendary Godzilla monster big. But with that being said, guys, you guys let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think about this episode of Ohsama Sentai King-Ohger. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and stay henshin.